The best way to get started is to go to copilotstudio.microsoft.com. I elected to go to Copilot Studio Preview.microsoft.com. It opens up some new options inside of our development tenant that we're in. You have two choices from here. I could jump right into configure since I know where everything is at and I've done this for a while. I know what I'm looking for and I could get there. But let's say you don't. How would you actually like to go through here? And they made it so easy. They're just going to ask you a set of questions and it's going to do the thinking for you and build 80% of that act. So you'll notice one of the first things it's going to ask is, hey, could you tell me a little bit about what this is? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? So in this particular one, I say I want to access our company CRM data. I want it to give insightful answers to users making requests. Something as easy as that. I didn't have to write a book. I didn't have to say how. We're going to fine tune this as we go. So let's actually start digging in. You notice on the left-hand side is usually the item Copilot is going to drive us through to create our agent, and we're going to test on the right. So notice it already started bringing some information up. It already drew some of the contextual information. It's even going to recommend some of the ideas we have, but it's now asking you, hey, let's fine tune this a little bit. So what do we want to call our particular agent? So it's going to make a suggestion. You could just say, yes, that looks good, or you could tell it, I want something else. So to me, that looks pretty good. CRM Insight Assistant. If I wanted to, I could make this AI webinar. CRM Insight Assistant. Probably should have found a nicer acronym there, but the point is it's going to walk you through these steps. It's going to rename things. And it's going to bring those up. So as it goes through and cranks this up, it's going to start dialing that in. It's going to tell me, hey, this is ready. Notice it already renamed the information here. But now it's asking me a little more detail. Like, hey, could you tell me a little bit of what you want this thing to do and some of the inquiries and questions and how you want to handle that, such as sales inquiries, support, or anything else? So once again, use natural language like you're talking to somebody of what do you want this to do? In the back, it's using AI to actually figure out all of the use cases that you need and the processes and instructions that it will start feeding into the agent if you weren't comfortable giving those from the start. So let's say, hey, I've got an accounts, contacts, deals, and activities data, um, sales rep information and owners. Pretty much just giving that information here is what I need. Say, this is what I want it to do. So it'll actually get that awareness. It's going to now say, hey, everything is about set up. Go ahead and get started. And then we're going to jump over to the configure menu and you'll show everything that it filled in by itself. And then we're going to start fine tuning it. So basically it's saying, hey, great, let's go. Let's actually, hey, would you like to include any URLs? So now it's asking for knowledge. An LLM is a natural language model that's actually out there. Consider it the brains. We now have to connect it to memory, something to access, something for it to look at. So it's asking you about, do you have any URLs you want me to look at? Or do you have any other knowledge sources? And we're going to move over and set those to the CRM backend databases that we have. So let's actually move ahead and just hit create. From here, it's actually going to go through, it's going to configure some of that information. It's going to fill it in. Don't get overwhelmed with all of the options here. You can get a fully functional, well-suited Copilot agent with just about 5 or 6 things that you give it. And now, where it shines is you need it to do specific things and things specific to your case. And absolutely, it can do that as well. Once again, deeper dive if we want to go into those, by all means, hey, I'll host a session around that as well. So notice it's now taking us into where if I went to configure before, we're coming here right now. So notice it already populated my description. It's turned on orchestration, which is a nice way of saying I'll handle whatever a person asks for. I'll access my knowledge and my tools, and I'll do the best I can to reply to them. But notice without even me giving it instructions before, based off of what I told it to do, fill that in for me right here.